What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I would like to talk about the SNFTS launch by Seedify, mainly about the price. And I want to talk about three things. One, the price at the moment, the price coming down at the moment, people kind of freaking out. I want to talk about SNFTs or SNFTS, I think it is, but whatever, SNFTs going to $1. And is that possible? I would like to talk about my profit taking strategy. I had some comments like, oh, but there's impermanent loss if you farm, of course, and how do you take your profit? So I want to talk about that. In the meantime, sorry for the lame ass video. I don't have a car kit, and as you may notice, I'm in a car, so I don't want to drive over anybody anymore today. So I have to be a little all over the place, but you can hear me, and that's most important, I guess. So welcome to the FOMO Factory. Subscribe to the channel if you will. It would help me a lot. You would help yourself a lot as well. Now, SNFTS. I don't want to talk too much about what it is and how the launch went. I already talked about that, but I can go more in depth if that's what you want. What I really want to discuss is the price, because at the moment I'm part of the Seedify holders group, and that's basically, it's not the official Seedify group on Telegram, but it's the price chart group, right? Or the price talk group. These are the most toxic groups in crypto in general. But for Seedify, it's a really nice group, a lot of nice people, that are smart people, but also there are some noobs to crypto, right? People that don't know too much about crypto yet, or are just introduced to crypto, and there were some things going on. Like this morning, I woke up, the lucky person I am, that happened again, and I saw some people talking about what price coming down, and I looked at the chart and it was like 20% dump or something like that. First, bro, the project is now around 11 days old, something like that, not even 2 weeks yet. It did a 50x, god damn, and now it came down 20%. Put that in perspective, and that's like with crypto people, like a price can go up, and when it comes down a little bit to correct, it's like, what the fuck, admin, do something, what the fuck is going on? Like, dude, calm your tits, what the fuck? So and it's very understandable. Like, it's crypto, not a single asset, also not in crypto, is up only. Right? That doesn't happen. Things must cool off. Why? Because there are people smarter than you. They take profits, right? If you, and I don't know if you bought the exact dip or, the lowest price there was, but the asset itself, SNFTs, did a 50x, right? A lot of people bought that. A lot of people made just a 20x as well, or 10x. Bro, of course, these people take profits. And if you are, I'm sorry to put it like this, but you really have to know this. Like, if you are stupid enough to not take profits when a price chart goes so parabolic, you can bet your ass that you are going to end up being the exit liquidity for someone that does, right? I mean, if you ride such a wave, and come on, it's a bear market. Doing a 50x in a bear market is unbelievable. That doesn't happen, basically. And now it happened, right? So yeah, it's for me, I feel like it's very understandable that the price comes down, and I expect it to go way more down. Okay, sorry, now I have to focus because I hate this fucking part right here. I always get lost and drive on the wrong lane and all that. Oh man. But yeah, so that's with the price coming down at the moment. It's just very understandable, man, in my opinion. And I think we might have some further downside to go. I don't know, man. I have no idea what might happen. But it's nothing to be worried about, if you ask me. Like, these things are common, right? After you've done a 50x, a price must cool off. And it's a good opportunity for people that want to buy in cheaper as well, right? And it all has to do with expectations. Like, if you expect that a asset will do 500x, you know, and it does a 50x, and you feel like, oh, but we have way more to go, so I don't take profits. Yeah, then you are getting yourself, this fucking bitch is riding on my bumper right there. Should I fucking just go on the brakes right now, or whatever? But that has something to do with your expectations, right? And that brings me to the second point right here. SNFTs going to $1. In that same price talk group, a lot of people talk about SNFTs going to $1. To put some things in perspective for the people that are not too familiar with the project, the moment of recording, price is somewhere around 1.5 cents, right? It started at 0.00004 cents, right? People talk about $1. Okay, ask yourself this: from what logic does that dollar come from? Where does the dollar come from? Like, is there any price chart or TA that indicates that a dollar is realistic, or is this just a pure psychological thing? And will it go to $1? Yes and no. And I'm gonna put some sense to that, because I said something about that in the holders group as well, and people were kind of disliking that message. Like, they really gave me the thumbs down for that. Well, I think, like, but bruh, I'm not here to say what you want to hear. Here to say, well, I'm not here for any good reason, but I'm trying to be here to talk about what's logical, what's understandable, and what's reasonable, and what's doable, and not to, you know, we have enough moonboy talking going on, like, it goes up and it can only go up even more, and then it goes to $1. And then somebody else said, no, I really think $2. Like, bruh, no, it's not realistic. Based on what? On what? It's a psychological number, that $1. But let's talk about market cap. Let's talk about the things that are actually realistic. All right. So I don't, of course, I'm in the car, so I don't have the exact numbers right here on the screen. And if I'm not far off, but if I turn out to be somehow really far off, I'll make a better video when I'm on screen. But I think it's somewhere around this. When SNFTs was around 1 cent, the market cap was around $15 million. Not the fully diluted market cap, just the market cap, the circulating supply, was around $15 million. So in order for SNFTs to go to $1 with the current supply, okay, and we talk about the other supply as well, because there's a 20x downside to this, right? But with the current supply, is it possible to go to $1? So this is best case scenario. Well, then we have to do, you know, from that 1 cent, 100x, you know, a cent to $1, 100x. So the market cap has to do 100x as well, right? And if the current market cap is around $15 million, 10x is $150 million, 100x is $1.5 billion. Look, in a bull run, when everything goes exactly how it's supposed to go, I would say maybe. But let's first talk about, like, can it go to $1 now, right? I mean, everybody is having that magical number in their mind. Well, yeah, you know, you don't know what to expect with crypto. Crypto could do very weird things, right? But these are the exceptions, and if you always want to include the exceptions, you can never say something logical, right? So, well, that's a quote right there, by the way. But if you want to know if it can go to $1 right now, so it needs to have a market cap of $1.5 billion. SNFTS, or SNFTs, is very good to compare with S-Fund, right? Because, why? It's the same project. It's just another token, and it has another utility. Although the utility of the SNFTs is not there yet. There is no NFTs marketplace. There are no NFT launches yet, so it still has to come, right? S-Fund already proved itself. They already did a lot of stuff, right? SNFTs also don't have Gate, KuCoin, Bybit. What else is there? They don't have these exchange listings yet, right? They don't have built the name for themselves yet, as S-Fund works for a year now, more than a year, right? So you have to give it some time. It's new. It's all so new. So when you ask me, SNFTs is running behind to what S-Fund is doing. But still, let's compare. S-Fund reached a $350 million market cap, with current supply, at the top of the last bull run. How does it make sense that SNFTs will reach a $1.5 billion market cap, so that's almost 5 times as high, let's say 4 times as high, in basically the bottom of a bear market? It doesn't make sense. And I said that in the group as well, and people were disliking that, and that's what I don't understand. But this is the most logical reasoning behind it all, right? Someone else also said yeah, but it's crypto, it doesn't have to make sense, you don't buy stocks, you buy crypto. Yeah, but if that's the case, then it should go for S-Fund as well, and that's what we are comparing with right now. So that SNFTs is around almost 25% of what S-Fund already is in my opinion really an accomplishment, and I have never thought SNFTs to be at 2.5 cents at the top already. That's crazy. But can it go to $1 right now? I don't see SNFTs being 4 times as big in the bear market as S-Fund was at the top of the bull market. No, absolutely not. Why is this asshole driving 40 where you can go 80? That's then you deserve a bitch. Sorry for this, man. This is me in real life. But yeah. So no, I don't expect it to go to $1 now. That's really not doable in my opinion. So another 50 up to 100x from here, depending on what the price is exactly. No, I don't see that happen. Let alone the fact that we now have slightly more than 1 billion tokens in circulation. The total supply is 20 billion, right? So they're going to be around 18 times as much tokens on the market. Oh, this guy's really pissing me off. They're going to be around 18 times as much tokens on the market than there are right now. The vesting is nice though, because it will be completely vested in 10 years. Right, team tokens will unlock in around 5 years, and then start unlocking or something like that. And I think from the top of my head, same goes for the advisors and all that. So nothing to worry about. In the coming 3 months, the airdrops will all be vested, but that's just around 10 or 15%, so that won't have that much of a price impact in my opinion. Plus that's getting vested to the people that were early on S-Fund, so the people that believe in the project. So I don't see these as the people that will sell very quickly. So also when it comes to that, I feel I'm not worried about that. So the vesting won't really kill the price of the project in my opinion, but at the end of the road there will be almost 20 times as much tokens, and that's just a lot. You can't ignore that, right? So that will mean that by then the market cap, if it goes to $1, doesn't have to be $1.5 billion, but $30 billion. Now, a $30 billion market cap, to put some things in perspective, I think that if we would have had that right now, it would put SNFTs somewhere very high in the top 10, if it's not the top 5. I don't have it in front of me, but I think there are projects with 30 billion market cap in the top 5 at the moment. So but that's not for this moment, of course, because that's by that time when everything is getting vested in 10 years. That's 2 bull runs later, and nobody knows how the market is going to look like by then, but I can make a pretty decent assumption that there will be a lot more money in crypto by then. So in that case, it will be relevantly, is that a word, less than what it should be right now compared to the other projects. So will it be $1 in, for example, the next bull run? Yeah, it might. In my expectations, the next bull run will be really happening around quarter 3, 4 of 2024. 2024, something like that. The end, no, sorry, 2025. That's where we will peak, in my opinion. I made a video about that. Go watch it. I think it's called When Bull Run in the thumbnail. I think if you watch that, you probably will agree with me. But before that time, we will also will see a very nice run up already. And I think there's a lot more money going into Seedify, into metaverse, into gaming. So, and by that time, you know, will there be way more tokens? No, not really. I think maybe twice as much as what we have right now. So in order to get to a dollar, we will have to have around a $3 billion market cap. Is that doable by then? Yeah, probably. But I'm not sure, man. Nobody can tell you that, of course. So I don't know, but I think that probability is there. But to go to a dollar right now in the bear market, guys, it's good to have ambitions, it's good to have dreams, it's good to believe in the project. And don't get me wrong, I have like 500,000 of these tokens as well. I'm getting like 10,000 of these tokens every single day. If anybody wants it to go to a dollar, believe me, it's me. But will it go to a dollar in this bear market? I will make this promise right here, that if it will go to a dollar this year, in 2022, I will do a giveaway of $5,000 in the Seedify holders group, personally. Because, no, $10,000. Because, and that's my word right here, I'm really doing that. So you can win $10,000, I'm gonna give it to 1 or 2 persons, people, I think, guys. Because 1, if it happens, I'm okay. 2, I don't see it happen, bro. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. It's not realistic. Like I said, it can be way more than Seedify, than S-Fund was in the bull run, and that in the bear market. Don't happen. It's not gonna happen. So last point, then I don't have a nice bridge to it, but what now? Because someone else also asked, like, how do you take your profits? What's up with impermanent loss and all that? Well, yeah, you know, what you can do is, 1, you can just stake and farm the tokens and never sell it until it's that dollar. Maybe it will happen and then you will be good. In the meantime, I think though there's a lot more money to be made. It had a very, very hard pump, and we had a bit of a correction. I don't think that's the end of the correction and it's only up from here. It's never only up, right? There will always be ups and downs. What am I doing at the moment? I am farming my SNFTs together with my S-Fund, right? So what's the risk of farming in general? There will always be impermanent loss, and it sounds, you hear the word loss, so it sounds like, fuck, I'm losing my shit. It's not that bad. If you are farming SNFTs together with SNFTS, why is someone giving me signs? It's really not going well here. Okay. But if you are farming SNFTs, I am farming SNFTs together with SNFT, with S-Fund. And the thing is that if, let's say, S-Fund stays the same in price and SNFTS goes up, it means I'm getting less NFTS tokens and I'm getting more S-Fund tokens. That's what it is. And the other way around. If they both go up, then it's cool. If they both come down, also cool. It's about the ratio. So I'm not worried about impermanent loss because I want SNFTs and I want S-Fund. So I'm getting one of the two. Don't really care. Right? Then, what else? Yeah, my profit taking strategy. So what is that? I'm getting around $80 every single day for farming these tokens. I'm getting it in SNFTS. Alright, so what did I do at the beginning? I was staking that SNFTS and I was putting it into the staking pool. And there I'm staking it for like, what is it, 40% APY or something like that. Now I that's what I did for 2 days, because I was hyped and I was like, oh, more. But it's not about, you know, it's, you want more tokens, and in the short term that's a good way to do it. But in the short term or in the longer term, it's maybe good to have more money, right? More dollars, so that you can buy these pullbacks, right? So what am I doing right now? I'm just taking now daily my SNFTS that I earn, and I'm switching it to BUSD. You can also choose to, you know, sell half of your SNFTS and I don't know, put that into S fund again, make new liquidity pairs and farm that. So you're basically compounding what you are farming. It's a really good way to do it as well. It's basically, if the price will stay the same, well, we don't know, in the long run it will make you most money. But we don't know what the crypto market is going to do in the meantime. A lot of people think they know what's going to happen. A lot of people do their analysis. A lot of people pretend that they know what's going to happen. It's also very funny all the time. I'm just prepared for both cases, right? It might go up, it might come down, it might go sideways. But I want to be prepared, because I'm willing to admit that I don't know what's going to happen. Right? Very simple. I am very good exposed in crypto. I have very big back in S funds, and I have a pretty decent back in SNFTs. What I still want to build is my bag of BUSD, for example. I have a lot compared to my crypto, but not enough to make me really feel 100% comfortable. So therefore I'm selling my SNFTs and I'm gaining from farming, and I'm putting that money aside. Just putting it aside. Because if the SNFT price does come down twice or whatever, or, you know, 60, 70, 80% from here, I don't want to be like these people in some people, for example, in that group, that be like, fuck, I want to be like, nice, because I took my profit, right? And now I can buy that dip. So that's what I'm doing, because if it then goes down, I can buy more. If it goes sideways, it's cool, because I'm farming it, so I'm getting more and more. And if it goes up, I'm also cool, because I'm already farming it, right? So then the daily profit that I have will go up, and the SNFTs that I have will go up in price as well. So there's no losing with that, right? It's always good to be in BUSD, especially if you believe in the project. And that's what a lot of people, and that's general crypto information, but a lot of people feel like, oh, I believe in this project so much and I love it so much, I don't want to be in cash, I want to be in that project. But bruh, your favorite project will come down as well. There's no project that goes only up. Again, doesn't matter how good the project is. So if you really love the project, make sure you are prepared to buy the dips, because dips will come. Right, so sorry for the long video, for the long preaching, for the cursing around in the car and being like, I hate people, man. But and that's basically what I wanted to share with you guys. So that's my profits taking strategy for now. How maybe I'll adjust that later, but I'm feeling really comfortable. Like I said, I'm gaining in a bear market $80 every day for just farming SNFTS, and I'm not even talking about staking my single S fund, right? So if that's $80 every single day, bro, that's $2,400 every month in a bear market. If you invest that money wisely in a bear market, right, $2,400, you can make easy $25,000 out of that, right? If it's not more, and that's every month, right? And if I keep it all on SNFTs and it comes down, yeah, then what do I have? I have more SNFTs, but then I can only wait for it to go up. Now I can play the market. Now I can buy these dips, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you loved this video. Don't get me wrong, for the people that feel like, oh, you're flooding or something, it can go to $1. Again, maybe you're right. These are my, my point of view on why it's not, don't be blind, don't be too moon boy, don't be too like up only, because that's not how crypto works. Not a single crypto, right? I believe Bitcoin will go to $1 million as well, but not this year also. So yeah, that's my point of it. Guys, thanks for watching. Next time I will be in the studio again, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.